Okay, drive, Fana. Go, Fana, drive. Oh, hello, my boy. What's happening? What's up, you beautiful people? Now, today we're going to talk about rumors surrounding lions. And Dexter is going to help us make a fact check in order to find out what's true and what's wrong. All right, the first one is the lion is the king of the jungle. Not really, because lions predominantly live in savannas and not in actual jungles. So I would say he's the king of the savannah, but there's other animals who rule the actual jungle. All right, fact number 2, the lion is the strongest animal. I don't know if I can agree to that, because it always depends on what you are talking about. If we talk about the bite force, we've got the hyena, who has a stronger bite force. If we talk about size and weight, we've got the elephant. He's gonna crush a lion. Even if I don't like to say it, but it's the truth. And if we talk about pure strength, we've got crocodiles, for example, in the savannah in Africa as well. So being the strongest predator in Africa, overall, definitely the most prestige one. But we've got other skills as well in Africa. Then fact number 3, they say lions are the most successful hunters, which is absolutely not true. Wild dogs, they've got a hunting success rate of 80%. Cheetahs got a success rate of 50%, whereas lions unfortunately only got a success rate when hunting of 25 to 30%. Right, Dexter? I'm sure you're gonna be a very successful hunter, but did you want to jump on me? He was like, nah, I'm taking this personal now. Yeah, but that's just the sad reality. Then another rumor is that they say that lions are not scavengers. They only hunt for their prey, their food, which is not true either. They have observed that some lions scavenge on 50% of their food, their prey. Not all of them, but some of them do. Sometimes they can find, for example, hyena clans who took down an animal or a leopard or a cheetah, and they just chase them away and will get their meal for free, basically. So then another one that I've heard is that male lions are lazy and they let the females do all the work. That's not really true. It is true that the females do most of the huntings. But sometimes if they go for a giraffe or an elephant or for a big buffalo, they need the male lions and their weight and their strength to tackle the actual animal and take it down. So they do join hunting sessions as well. But most importantly is what we forget about them, they do patrols. They patrol their territory to protect the rest of the pride against hyenas, against intruders, other lion prides, and so on. And they fight till death to protect their own. And no one mentions that. So they're everything else than lazy, even though they do sleep like 80 to 20 hours a day, but they need it for that big machine. Another very interesting one is that they say that lions are the only social big cats who live in groups. Not really, to be honest. There is, for example, cheetahs, male cheetahs who form coalitions of up to 6 individuals. And they're very much social as well. It's true that they're still considered as the only true social cats because you barely find lions by themselves. They always live in groups and big families. But the reality is there is some other cats who form groups and families as well. Then I have heard that male lions have big manes. Well, you can say it so, but in reality, whether the mane is big or small, it depends on the genetics and where the lions are. Sorry, ik ga even iets trekken, bevor de Käfer mich da beißt. Okay, that was good. Some of the male lions, especially in the wild where they sometimes experience a lack of food, have very little manes. There's people, they mistaken them even for female lions. And it's all about the genetics. Some lions, they just never develop a really big mane, like for example Dexter, and other lions, they have very tiny manes. Then some people say that they have no natural enemies, which is not true. Even though they are so big and strong, they do have enemies like for example hyenas. They've got buffaloes who sometimes challenge them. Can you, yeah, I know, you can, yeah. No. He can smell something which interests him very much. On purpose, I'm not moving away now because I don't want to show that I kind of, you know, that I fear a situation or anything like that. I have to do the opposite in those situations. I have to be proactive and go and cuddle him and show him that I'm not avoiding contact. As you guys can see now, he just chilled again. First thing, he smelled a tick because I just squashed a tick in my fingers, and that has a very strong smell for them. And then secondly, he smelled most probably the sunscreen on my leg, and then he was very, you know, interested in everything. And then he tried to actually bite me, but not like giving me like something like a love bite, just showing more interest in me. And then I have to proactively look for contact with him, and I scratched his chin. I don't know if you guys saw that, and that just made him calm down again and take it easy. But it's not over yet. I still have to be very focused because I can see that maybe in the next couple of seconds he'll be more interested in my leg again. And it has nothing to do with like that he wants to kill me or anything like that. It's more just the language of lions that you have to understand in those situations. Pretty interesting, right? What do you see? All right, then back to the facts. The biggest enemy because of human-wildlife conflict is us humans. We used to kill them for centuries and centuries, many years, and it happens even today. Their natural habitat is shrinking. The villages, they get bigger and bigger, so they end up in the villages being a threat to kids and humans and people walking around on the roads. What can you see, Dixie Boy? I'm gonna open it up. Okay. Anything interesting? So Dexter was all the time focused on the car following us. We've got Mr. Fana, which is one of our best workers here at the Kunimi Park Oasis, and our chef following us and being part of the whole adventure. And then he was just all the time focused on the car, and I just felt like, okay, let me open up the back of it and he can find out by himself that there's no food or anything like that. But this is the reason why they will never be able to be released back into the wild, because they have lost the natural fear of humans. They associate cars with food. So the next thing, when they would be out in the wild, they would jump in the next truck and try to find food and be a threat for humans. And because some people, they're asking, why don't you release them back into the wild if they can hunt by themselves, if they are so capable and heavy and beautiful and, you know, well, that's the reason, because they would end up in the next village or in the next car being a threat to humans and then ending up being killed. In fact, I would never even get the permits to release them in the wild. Right, Dexter? Maybe he's actually really licking some blood off the back there, because they do collect dead animals with this vehicle, basically. And you know, maybe they haven't cleaned it properly here. I can actually not see blood, but he'll definitely smell it. Okay, drive. Drive, he's gonna fuck up the tire. Drive. He's gonna, yes. Now just drive out. Drive. Okay, you have to drive out now in a normal, yeah, go. Fana, drive. Yes. Just come here, this side, Fana. Just drive, continue. You just drive. You can even drive with a flat tire, don't worry. Okay, so we got a first-hand. I think they're going crazy a little bit in the car, but it's not a problem because they can drive with a flat tire. And Dexter felt like, let me hunt down this car now.
Ja, and just across the road.
That's actually a pretty shitty thing, because even though we can replace that tire, if the lines get used to eat the tires and, you know, like break the tires, they're gonna keep on doing that all the time, and we'll have to invest a lot of money into making cars line-proof. Actually, we should get a deal with a car brand who can deliver us line-proof cars. Yeah, it's a call out for everyone owning a car brand. And he even damaged it with his claws as well, not just with the teeth. The claws went through the rubber as well. Crazy. You guys panicked for a second, huh? You're like, fuck, we're gonna get killed now in the live wild. You were nervous, man. You were very nervous. You were like, fuck, what's happening here? And I saw you as well. All of a sudden, you like, oh, what's happening? You were first always filming, and then the one moment.
I didn't even catch it because of that. I put the phone down, so I was scared.
Here. But this is the claw. Now imagine how powerful the claw must be. To go through, you will even struggle sometimes with a knife, but he just went through it like chick. Why did you have to do that? Why did you have to do that, boy? Huh? You just broke the car. That was not kind of you. All right, guys, so since Dexter broke the car, basically the tire, and it's anyways getting dark, and it's pretty fresh because we've got winter time out here in South Africa, we're gonna end this video. I guess we've got a couple of cool facts and reveals, and see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see what's next, then make sure to subscribe my YouTube channel right now. And if you want to see more content, you're so welcome to follow my other socials as well. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys later.